Right. So, Season 3, Episode 11, Blink. This is Jericho Majors coming to do a review of the episode Blink. This was referred to me by a commenter in one of my in the comment section of one of my videos, so I thought I'd do this really quick before I left. Let's see. Let's start off with the characters. Sally Sparrow and her boyfriend by the end of the episode. I can't remember his name. I should, because I remember the name of the bookshop, but whatever. Carey Mulligan, great actress, wonderful actress. I've seen her in Shame and Great Gatsby, and one other thing that I can't remember the name of, but it was really good. And she's a great actress, and she really made this episode. I mean, it was about her for a reason. I loved how the Doctor was kind of behind the curtains for this whole episode, how he's kind of pulling strings from the past. That really showed that this episode executed time travel better than any other episode of that season, because, I mean, the Doctor travels in time all the time, but they never really show the repercussions of that. They never really show the effect of something happening in the past and then being around in the future. And I really liked that they made it to where he knew what she was going to say, and he was talking on the tape for her to give her answers. And it was made back in the 60s. Like he said, this tape was made back in the 60s, and she watches it and starts talking to him like a conversation. That part of the episode was just like, ah, oh, that's so cool. It was very cool. Very, very cool on the writer's point. The Weeping Angels were introduced in this episode, and I honestly think this was the only episode that they needed because every single other episode was kind of, I didn't really enjoy them that much. Like the Angels in Manhattan, Angels Take Manhattan is probably my least favorite Matt Smith episode. And the Flesh and Stone and the other episode where they're down in the cave was kind of cool. There were a couple of parts that were like, woo. But, you know, the angels talked, and it was just like, oh, that's stupid, and then it moved. Basically, this was the only episode that I think they executed the angels correctly, because they established them in this episode. Therefore, they worked in this episode. I loved the suspense of this episode because most Doctor Who that's meant to be suspenseful ends up being extremely cheesy, and this episode kind of did away with that. Or it just kind of did it better, I think, than most episodes had done. I think the ending was nice. I loved how she, in the end, got this bookshop and sees the Doctor running away, and she's like, "Hey, you know me, we there." And he's like, "It's okay." And it's just, he goes on and does his thing. That was, you know, it was just kind of symbolic of, you know, we all just go on doing our stuff, and the Doctor just goes on doing his thing. I love the wibbly wobbly thingy device. I can't remember what it was called. It goes ding when there's stuff. That was funny. Nice little tidbit. I mean, David Tennant obviously in every part of this episode killed it. Was absolutely hilarious, as he always is. I'm gonna give this a 4 out of 5 because it was just a very well written episode all around. All of the parts that were meant to be scary actually were, and I recommend it to anyone who hasn't watched Doctor Who because it's a really easy episode to be introduced to. So, thanks for watching. Anyone else that has an episode that you would like me to review, I'll do that if I can. So, thanks for watching. Bye.